So we have had two teams that have had their debates. Let's move on to last debate of the day. So we have Team 5 Enlightening Queens. Can you please come up on the stage? Next up we have Team 6 Growing Stars. Thank you. I hope you all are settled down, right? I hope you all remember the rules, right? So, the topic for today's debate for these both teams are advantages of video game in education. Advantages of video game in education. So, on my far side is the team Enlightening Queens, which will be supporting the motion, while on my near side is the team Growing Stars that will be against the motion. So, I will call upon the four team to state their statements. Thank you.
The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Respected Pradeep Sensor, gorgeous jury, audience, Toastmaster Rajdeep, and friends, a gala morning to all. And today our topic is advantages of mobile games in education purpose. Yes, our team members and I support it. Let's start. My name is J. Chandumegana and our team name is Enlightening Queens. So our first point is enhances the problem solving and logic. So we have proof in it. According to the recent studies, 2015, the University of America and Chinese proved that and it helps the people to enhance in the problem solving and logic. And our second point is increases head to eye coordination. According to the recent studies, University of Toronto 2014, they proved that they conducted a survey on it, and the people who are playing video and mobile games, they typically a step ahead and used their techniques to head to eye coordination. When they used for typing purpose and mobile games, they are a step ahead, so they proved that it increases the head to eye coordination. And our third point is you are aware that playing mobile games can cause adverse effects on eyesight. We disagree, and we have proof that it improves a better eyesight. According to the recent studies, University of England, some two people have survived on it. Their names were J. Mayer Wright and Daniel P. Proved that it does not cause any effect to the eyes, and they prove in their research they proved that they cause some flexible effects, and there is no problem for the cornea and peripheral nerves. They becomes flexible in playing these video games. And ours, it promotes the teamwork, team spirit, and creativity, logic solving, etc. And strategy and teamwork are preferred by playing these mobile video games, etc. Some of them mobile games are CAD, learn in coding, logic like etc. were used in these mobile games. If you are aware of today's, it is a technology world, so we must be aware of these games, and we must use and prefer the mobile video games in educational purpose. In educational purpose, let's say language, to improve your language. Let's take a kindergarten students or small children. If they want to enhance their learning skills and language skills, they must play such games. Some of the games you are aware of: sudoku, puzzle games, and word puzzles, some gaming images, etc. If small children were aware of these games, they can be a step ahead when they are came to the higher classes. Example, now if we want some of the words, you will search in the dictionary. But instead of using, if the small children were aware of these educational mobile games, they enhance their memory level, visualize all. So I end up with a quote: play is the brain's best way of learning education. Now I call Abhinaya to continue, and a quick recap on what of the points I missed by our team.
Video games in education are very useful nowadays. Video games can help students stay in STEM. They provide experimental learning, problem solving skills, improve focus, multitasking skills. Video games help students develop voice, create create a new thinking for the students, and they improve strategy and leadership. They learn languages by seeing the video games and playing the video games. Thank you.
Thank you, enlightening queens, for your points. Let's move on to glowing stars, who will be against the motion. So, glowing stars, it's your turn.
A very good morning, Honorable Pradeep Singh sir, judges, and members of the opposing team and audience. Myself, Shrutika from Team 6 Glowing Stars. Today, our topic is Should video games be used in education? And we are against the motion. Now, my teammate will continue the topic.
A very good morning. A very good morning to everyone. Today our topic is should video games be used in education, and we are against the motion. The first point I want to make up is health problems, and uh, playing games sitting in a side for many hours may lead to the health problems like obesity. This is due to the lack of physical activity. If the body doesn't have physical activity, the immunity system may damage. We all know during COVID situations, the immunity of your person made a major role. And the second point I would like to sleep by playing video games for many hours, the sleep cycle of a person may disturb. And the second thing is rapid brain growth. In the development of human brain cells or any person brain cells, if technology is involved like cell phones and mobile phones, the it further may leads to some disorders, mental disorders, and may leads to lack of brain development. And while we are playing video games, our brain releases a hormone called uh, dopamine, and it will it will addict us to the games. And according to the scientists of the University California stated that playing more video games can affect negatively to brain aging. Brain aging means uh, shrinking the some brain parts that mainly use it for learning skills. And the third one is social isolation. The person who plays the video games for many hours in sitting in hour may become an antisocial person, and didn't want to build up an relation with any other persons, and do not want to play outdoor games and build up the relation with friends. And by that they cannot learn some moral values that experiences of another persons can teach us. And the and if we had any doubt in a topic, and we should have to clarify it, if we ask a teacher, she can explain it in a way that we can understand. If we didn't understand, she can change the manner she can teach, and we until we can learn, she can teach us. But video games cannot do that. And practical knowledge, coming to the practical knowledge, if we played many games but without practical knowledge, we cannot get good marks. And thank you.
So, thank you to both the teams for your points. So, let me summarize some of the points that were stated. So, the four teams stated that there might be head-to-eye coordination, there might be team spirit, strategy building for that four team. While the against team stated that there might be brain aging, negativity, sleep cycle. So, these are the points that were noted down by the both of the teams. So, do we have any concerns for the opposition teams? Yeah, please state out. Ask. Yeah.
You said in video games we can learn and we can educate more, no? But video games will also have in-app purchases. We have to buy them. If there was two people who was one was rich and one was poor, one can afford it and another can't afford it. Then how can they learn?
We are saying that mobile video games. What type of video games?
Educational video games.
Yes, what type of educational video games? We have told some of the apps in the mobile, but not affording the video game of education, right?
This is debate on video games, not apps.
Yeah. Yes, video games are apps in the mobile. We are playing. I told some of the examples like Logic, like Code, Cat, Code in game. These are all for the programming languages. What kind of educational video games are saying about?
Every video game will have in-app purchases. We have to buy it.
Yes.
For also games like courses, we have to buy.
But some of the programming language, as I told, as a video games, they are not purchasable.
Okay.
Without purchasing, we can play.
Okay. You said that University of China, Chinese playing games can improve logical thinking, and University of Toronto, you said that people may be
To eye coordination.
step ahead. Okay, but we said that according to the University of California, it said that we can also have negative effects of brain, like brain nagging. It's an effect that we cause in brain. We people may learn slowly in that time.
Actually, educational video games that we are saying about improves logical things and logic. Problem solving skills also improved.
You said that programming games are there, but there is no programming game that shows basic. We should write a code to play the game. Without knowing the basis, how can you write a code?
You will come to classes, no?
Then why?
Any classes?
Then why you should play video games? We
At
have
home
class.
you play video games. Daily you will come to class.
Okay, why we should have to play? We know the subject. We can build up ourselves.
Okay, let's say if you are coming to classes daily and you are not get a grip on the concepts, so you have to look another step. No, if teacher all students are not 90% students, right? Some people are interested in games, somewhere interested in practical knowledge, some concepts they will get it. But playing video games, so they can get a concept like multitasking. Also they will get.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, you have a question? Please, last. Yeah.
While playing video games, we can't learn everything. We have to learn from any experienced person. We will miss opportunities like that. If we can keep playing video games, how can we get to learn about the things they experienced in their life?
What kind of things?
Any educational things.
Yes, some coding, like games, mobile games on coding. You were saying about mobile games on coding? Or some other nature qualities you want to get by video games?
This is
Educational games.
not only about coding. This is about video games in education. How video games will be used in education. Not only about coding.
By playing video games, we can improve our brain skills like critical thinking. If we play video games, we can hack how the system runs behind. Present our generation is the digital world, so we have to know how to use the mobile also. With the help of video games, we can improve our skills. By improving our skills, we can easily understand what the teacher tells in the classes. So by improving the skills, we can easily understand the concept. That is the purpose of video games in education.
Okay,
what
thank you.
what
guys.
if student
Thank you,
gets
thank you.
bored playing
Yeah.
video games?
Sorry.
What
if
if
they get
student
bored?
gets bored playing video games? They can't learn, no.
Yeah.
So,
What if they get bored while playing the games?
Let's take an example of small children. I told that kindergarten students, no, if you take them, grab them and keep them in school, they get words, puzzles and logical thinking. If their parents were allowed them a video game, they can easily get the problem skills. If you want any word, you will check in the dictionary. But now small children also getting that knowledge because as a technology.
if kindergarten students can't come to classes, how then can they can play video games?
Their parents were responsible. They will take them to the class.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So let's end with this.